Hello, dear students. How are you? Hope you are fine and well. Today we are learning about algebraic expression, and in algebraic expression, we'll be converting English sentences into algebraic form. So, first of all, we need to know about the vocabulary. There are four vocabulary words in mathematics, which are plus, minus, multiply, and divide, and their relative English words are, as you can see here, add for addition or for plus. There is add, more, sum, total, increase, forward, upward, profit, altogether, coupled with, and raise. So these types of words will come. So in place of this, you can replace this with plus sign. Similarly, for minus, you may see the English words are subtract, difference, decrease, backward, downward, take away, cut, used, give, spend, rededuct, unless, or remainder. So these are the words which can replace minus sign, or minus sign can replace these words. Now there are some words which are replacing by a multiply sign, which is times, multiple, product, and of. Similarly, the last one is division. So division will be replacing the words which are divide, quotient, fractions, ratio, split, share, separate, distribute, and break down. So these are the words which can be splitted. Now we are converting the sentences into algebraic expression. So first of the word is sum of A and B. For this, I would like to tell you about the word of. So remember that whenever we are converting, there are two things we need to know about, that we have to read backward. We should not have to read in like English statement. We have to read backward uh, in backward, like we'll be reading from this side, and then we'll be focusing on off. So off means bracket. So that's why we'll be replacing this off with bracket, and then we'll see that off is representing of what thing. So now I'm translating this. Now let's read the first statement. Sum of A and B. So I'm starting with B and A off. So off will be having a bracket until the end of this statement. And there are two variables in between after the off. There is A and B. So we are writing A and B inside the bracket. And before off, there is a word sum. So sum means there must be a plus sign between these two variables. Similarly, the second sentence is product of A and B. So again, off is there. So off will be replaced by bracket till the end of the statement. And here we can see that there are two variables. After off, there is A and B. So we are writing A and B here. And what to do between A and B? The off pre-off statement is describing that before off there is a word of product, and we know that the product means multiply. So we are replacing this by multiply. So this is bracket A multiplied by B. Similarly, the last third statement is again it has off statement. So we'll be replacing off with bracket sign, and there are two variables. So we are putting two variables A and B. And what to do with these two variables? The before of words described. This is the difference. So it means we have to subtract. Now, next one is says quotient of A and B. So it means that this is describing that the word of. So of is replaced by the bracket till the end of the statement, and there are two variables which are A and B. And what to do between these two? There is quotient, and quotient means divide, so we have to divide it. Now there are two words, and before that we will be reading out of, and of means bracket. We'll be writing bracket till the end of this statement, and there are two variables, but now these are not two variables independently. These are with numbers. So we are writing as it is 2a and 3b. And before of there is a word sum. Sum means plus, so this is plus 2a plus 3b. Similarly, now come to the next one. Next one again says there is word of. Of means we have to put bracket until the end of the statement, and there is 2a and 3b. And what to do with these two words or before of words describe the what we have to do. Product means multiply. And remember that whenever the multiply sign comes, so we can multiply the number. So that's why we'll be multiplying these two numbers, which is 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. And then AB remains the same. And you must note it down that whenever there is a single term inside the brackets, so we do not need brackets. So that's why we'll be cutting off the bracket and our term will be of 6AB. So this happens only in multiplication. Remember that 2a plus 3b will not be 5b, so this is wrong. So that's you must remember that a and b cannot be plus, but in multiplication we can multiply the number. Even they are though different variable here, so we can multiply even then. So now the next statement is difference of 2a and 3b. So there is again of. Of means we know that bracket until the end of the statement, and there are two variables, which is 2a and 3b, and the word before the of is difference. So difference means 2a minus 3b. So we cannot subtract a and b, so this will remain the same. So we'll say that this is the exactly answer. Now there is a word of quotient of 2a and 3b. So we'll be doing this of try bracket and to the end of the statement, and there are two vocabulary words, which are 2a and then 3b, and the statement before that is quotient. Quotient means we have to divide it. So we do it like that. Now there is a word of, again of is here, so we'll be placing of, which says that okay, put bracket till the end of the statement, and there are not two variables, there are three variables, which are 5x, then a space, then 3y, and then a space, then 4z. So what to do between these? So it's described by the pre-of statement, which is saying sum. So sum means all will be replaced by the plus sign. So that is the answer. Now again, we'll see that there is another of. So of means bracket. So we'll be putting bracket here to the end of the statement, and there are numbers which will be replaced by this, which is of 5x and 3y and 4z. So these are the three ones. Now what we'll do, we'll look for the statement before of, which is says about product. So product means multiply. So we are multiply here. So in multiplication, we know that we'll be multiplying the numbers which are 5, 3s are 15, 15, 4s are 60. So that's why our answer will be of 60 in the bracket, and x, y, z. So we'll say that x, y, and z. Or we can say that without bracket 60, x, y, z. Clear? So this is how we do it. Now the last statement of this page, which says again of difference of 3y and 4z. So we'll be saying, looking that this is of, so of means brackets. And remember that in the difference, this is binary operation, so we cannot subtract three terms at the same time. Like in product, we are using three terms. In sum, we'll be using three terms, but in the difference, we will not be subtracting three terms. For this, we need two terms only. So there are two terms. So write 3y and 4z, and then bracket close. And there is pre-of statement is difference. Difference means minus. So that will remain the same. They cannot be subtracted. Now there is a square of x. So you can see that the word of means bracket, and inside the bracket there is only one number. So there are, as we have been doing it, we need two numbers or three numbers to do calculation. But here it is doing one number. Now what about the other number? So we will see the right hand side there. It says that unary operation. So square is a unary operator. Similarly, square root is a unary operator, and modulus sign is a unary operator. So these operators are needed only one variable or one term. So there's no need to worry about the other terms. So it will be automatically adjusted. So now what we'll do, square of x means of its bracket, and inside the x there is a variable x, and then what we have to do is square. So we'll be putting square on it. Now the next one is the square of 3p. So of means bracket, so we are putting bracket here, and there is a variable which is 3p, and there is a word square, means we'll be putting a square on it. Similarly, square root of 5q. So of is a word which is means bracket, so we are putting bracket here, and 5q inside it, which is 5q, and then of means we have to read before that, which is of square root, so we'll be putting square root over 8, so that is your square root. So you see that this is to be done like that. Now the cube of 7c, again of means we have to put bracket here till the end of this statement, and there is a word 7c, we are putting 7c inside of it, and there is before of there is a word of cube, so I'll be putting cube on it. So cube means power 3, so this is 7c power 3. Now it is a word which says about square root of 4z, so we'll be writing we'll be highlighting of, and of will be replaced by bracket till the end of the statement, and their word of 4z, so we're writing 4z, and then before of there is a word of cube root, so we'll be putting cube root on it, so that is a cube root which is 3 smaller sign. 3 is a smaller number representing this is a cube root, and remember that this is not a cube root. This is not a cube root, but this is cube root, is cube root. So you can see the positioning of the number is describing what that number is. Okay, so this is a cube root, and the previous one is not cube root. Now come to the statement which is the square of the sum of p and q. Now you can see that there are two offs, there is one off and second off. So now here we'll be reading, as we have discussed it, that we'll be reading backwards. So that's why this will be helping us to convert it. So we'll be reading first off, and first off means the bracket till the end of the statement, and there are two variables which is 5p and 9q, and there is a before of there is a word sum, so it means there is a sign between them is a plus sign. Then there is another off, so off means bracket, so we'll be putting bracket here, and this bracket till the end of the statement, and that is saying that before of there is a word of square, so we'll be putting a square on it. So we see that there is no only single term in the square, so we can remove the outer square, so we can say that 5p plus 9q single bracket, and that is a square, so we can write like this. Or if there are two brackets, even this is acceptable, so there is no harm. Now there is a word of, again you can see here there is of sum of 5a 7b and the product of 2x and 3y. So there are two of, so I'm dealing with the first of. First of means the bracket and then till the end of this statement, and there are two variables which is 2x and 3y, and what we have to do, it says the product of means product, before of there is product word, so product means multiply, so we are putting product sign. Then there is another of here which is we have to look into that. There is another of, and another of means another bracket till the end of the statement, and that it says that the inside after that of there are two variables which are 5a 7b, so we're writing 5a and then 7b, and then there is a word which is here 2x multiplied by 3y is already there, and before of there is a word of sum, so we'll be putting sum sign means plus sign between these things. This is 5a plus 7b plus and the bracket 2x times 3y. So this is how we do it. Now, similarly, the last statement of this page, which says that there is of, and we are putting off here. It says that there is off, and off means bracket until the end of the statement. And there are two variables which are 2x and 3y. So we are writing 2x and 3y. And the word before this is sum. So it means plus sign. We have to put plus sign. And then second of. What is the second of? Second of is here. And it means we will be putting bracket here till the end of the statement. And this bracket has variables. There's only one variable. We are writing 3x. And the sum, we have already done it. So what to do with 3x and 2x plus 3y? So we have to do the difference. So we are putting the word which is difference. So difference means we'll be putting subtraction sign between them. Now there's a last statement. Now this statement is describing the different structure of the statement. There is a square of the difference of 2p and the product of 5q and the cube root of the sum of 3a and the square root of 7b. So now there are many also. We should not be worried. We will be following the same pattern as we have been doing. So the last of we'll be reading backwards. So this is last of. Last of means bracket. So we are putting brackets here. So bracket is there and till the end of the statement, and there is 7b in between this, and there is says that square root, so we'll be putting square root this one. Now it says another of here, so we'll be putting another of, that is of this one. So in place of this we are putting another bracket till the end of the statement, and then we say that there is number 3a, we are writing 3a, and there is no other number, and there is square root of 7b. So we have found it. So we'll be dealing it. But before of there is a word sum. So we'll be replacing this 2 by plus sign. And then there is another of. We can see here the another of is here, which is representing this number of. So this in place of this we'll be putting the number, putting a bracket, and then bracket until the end close, and before of there is a word cube root. So cube root means we'll be putting cube root till the end of the statement, and that is cube root here. Remember I said that this number should be in a cube root, must be in the smaller case, not a bigger case. Now this we have done. Now the next statement is this, which is of this off. So we'll be putting this off here. So we are writing okay. So we are putting off, which is here, bracket until the end of this statement. And then it says we have to do this is not the case. We'll be putting off and then 5x and the cube root. So we are putting 5x here. So 5x, and then before of there is a word of product, so we'll be putting multiply sign between them. Now this is we have done. Now if we'll be reading further, so we see that there is after that one, we see that there is a word another of, which is 2p before 2p. So this is another of, and this of means we'll be putting again multiply sign. So we are putting this is bracket and the end of the bracket, and there is says that the 2p difference of 2p and the product. So 2p will be writing here, no other variable, because the other variables are already been described. So 2p, and then what we have to do before this, so it says that difference. So we'll be putting difference sign, and then it says last of statement, as you can see here. This last statement is that of, and this of means we'll be putting multiply sign. So we are putting multiply sign here, bracket sign. So bracket till the end of the statement, and what we have to do, square of difference. So of difference is done. So rest of the things are done. So now this is the only thing, and then before this is a square, so we are putting a square on it. So that is your answer. So it seems to be very difficult and whenever you'll see at the end. But if you'll be going through the procedure step by step, you'll get to know that this is a very easy procedure. So I hope that you understand this. And if you have any query, you can tell me so we can work accordingly. Thank you. Bye.